Hey friends, this is Mikey and JJ. Today, we have a very special day. Today, Mikey has invited me to take part in a very interesting challenge. Only he didn't tell me exactly what it was.
JJ, get over here as fast as you can. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Look! This is really incredibly important. There are two elementals standing here. A fire elemental and a water elemental. We have to choose one of them and go down this road. But to do that, we have to make cars of the right element.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. So we need a lava car and a water car. Then, can we drive on this lane?
Exactly. When we get to the very end, there will be some very interesting challenges for us. Which if we pass, we'll get an incredible amount of stuff.
So we have to do everything as quickly as possible. I'm all for building and participating in this.
Great! Our main goal is to have two machines of the right element. I'll be on water and you'll be on lava. That's why we'll drive them to the trials.
Friends, but before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe and like us. Your support is very important to us.
The more likes you give, the more cool videos we'll have. And of course, your activity will help us to pass all these tests.
So we need to get two cars somewhere so we can turn them into cars of the right element. That does sound really cool. But where are we going to find them? I don't know where we can get two cars for this challenge. Maybe we won't be able to participate?
You're wrong, JJ. We have two cars near our house that we can use for our own purposes. It's going to be very, very cool. So we'll use them and turn them into a lava car and a water car. It's going to be really, really cool. Just the way we need it to be.
Okay, if that's the way you want it, then we'll definitely do all that. We need to make a little lava lake and then a water lake. Put these machines in this and they will become a lava car and a water car. It's going to be really cool. Because this transformation is good for me.
Let's do it! I'll help too and make a big pit with water and lava. It'll really make our cars needed and necessary. So it's gonna be really cool.
Let me help you too. Even though this is the first time we're doing this, anyway, we'll still have time to solve all the problems and participate in this battle.
To turn them into what we want, we have to have a huge hole. It would have to be completely filled with both lava and water. That's the only way to do it.
I don't think that's a big problem. Let's make a big and deep pit. That means we'll really be able to deal with all the problems we just have.
I found this challenge completely by accident. That's why I wanted to feel together with you in it. As those elementals told me, there's a prize waiting for us at the end. First, we'll have to pass some tests inside.
I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but in any case, it will be something incredibly horrible. I already know where this is going. So we'll have to get through these tests as quickly as possible and fight whoever we need to fight. I'm sure I can beat you to pass the test.
The whole big problem is that all those portals at the end could really be with monsters. Which means we won't be able to defeat them easily enough. Because we just don't know who will even be there. We'll have to decide amongst ourselves now who will win the race. That's what's more important.
Of course, my lava car will make it to the finish line as fast as possible. Lava has always been stronger than water. You don't even have to argue with that.
You're saying something that isn't even there. Water has always been stronger. Just like the cold defeated the flame. Therefore, you don't even stand a chance.
Yes, I'm just telling the truth. Lava will always be stronger. Friends, while we're talking, Mikey's already set up a platform to be filled with lava and water. We'll take turns turning our cars and getting them ready for the race. This is going to be really exciting. We're going to win this one for sure.
JJ and I have never done a race like this before. That's why it will be very interesting to see who really wins and how fast. After all, it's a long road.
Somehow I'm sure that I'll be the one to get the main prize and make it. After all, I have more confidence in my victory than anyone else.
I think I will be more efficient. Water is much faster than lava. That's why I can go all the way to the end and win this race.
let our friends decide who wins. We'll just show them the race and they'll think about it. It'll be as fair as possible.
I totally agree. Our friends always make the right decisions. That's why we've never had any problems.
So Mikey has dug a hole, and I need to fill it all the way in. That's the job.
Fill that pit with your lava first and drive your car through it. That will really be the right thing to do. Then change it to water and make me my car. At the very end, we will find out whose car is stronger, faster, and who is the winner.
I'm sure there's nothing difficult about it. We've never done this before, of course, but I think we can do it. I'm very curious what the grand prize will be. Can we put our bets on who will come first? Like, all your diamonds?
Whoa, that's a really big bet. I don't even think I can pull it off. But since you really want to, I'll have to say yes.
Fine! That means whoever wins the race gets literally all of the opponent's diamonds. It's going to be really fun and revealing. All right, friends, let's get the lava going. This is really going to be incredibly cool, and we're going to win very quickly. We just need to get in here. My lava machine is almost ready and ready to show the class. You ready, Mikey? You just have to let the car inside the lava, as it will immediately turn into a lava car. That's just unbelievably cool. Now you can drive it. Hey, guys, look how that worked out. It really is unbelievably cool. I can even say I love it. Now it's up to us to do the same thing with Mikey's car. We need to replace all the lava with water and of course turn it into a water car. That way, we'll quickly decide whose is better.
Your car certainly looks very spectacular. But I can tell you one thing, it doesn't scare me. My car will look incredibly cool too. And I'll show you, of course. Whoa, friends, look at that. It's really a water car and it's just incredibly cool. I like it a lot.
Friends, here we are back on the road. Two of the coolest cars in the whole village are about to battle it out. It's the lava car and the water car. Can tell you there's never been anything like it, but now it's definitely different. The big problem is that we've never ridden them before.
I don't think they'll be any different from each other. We'll run these cars and see how they go. It will be very difficult to drive them.
They are incredibly big and our main job is to reach them. If we can do that, it will be incredibly cool.
The big challenge is whoever arrives the fastest in the least amount of time will win the challenge and take the diamonds. I'm challenging you and I'm certainly ready to beat you, JJ. Are you ready to fight me? I've never been so sure of my victory.
Because in this race, I will destroy you and win very quickly. Don't even think about it. Mikey's route is smaller, but we're timed on who can get there fastest.
Who? I'm already at the finish line. Our friends will decide who wins this race. Okay, friends, I'm finally here. As you know, there's a challenge waiting for everyone at the very end. We have absolutely no idea what it might be. But our main task is to test what it even is. If there's something scary here, we'll definitely escape from here. But I think they're just teleporters to other worlds. Whoa, it's got really cool weapons, armor, golden apples. That means we'll be fighting against monsters for sure. We'll be every man for himself. So I'll have to fight monsters in my world and JJ will have to fight monsters in his world. Whoever destroys them the fastest gets the grand prize. There are so many worlds to choose from. Once I get there, I'll have to explore everything and of course pass. How could it be otherwise? So friends, you don't have to be afraid of anything. You just have to jump and wait for the monsters. We will fight against them quite quickly. Wow, look at this beautiful world. It's really something magical. I love it so much. I would stay here as long as possible. It's like an airy world, where there are lots of clouds and of course a very nice atmosphere. I am very glad that this is even possible in another world. I would say it's really very interesting. But my job is to show you as many worlds as possible. to fight monsters and show my strength. The problem is that if there's nothing like that here, we'll go to the next world. I really have a lot of them here. Even if I don't get to fight, I've done my best. I have more peaceful worlds, if I may say so. The ones you really want to be in. There aren't so many monsters. I think JJ will have dangerous worlds. He's got fire in there, though. It could be that he goes to a lower world where there will be demons and monsters. Now that would be really bad. I've got some monsters here too, of course, but it's definitely nothing scary. It's a nice enough and blue world. That's all I can say. It's a really big win that we've made it this far. That's why we will keep moving and of course win. There's only a little bit left. I hope JJ doesn't have any serious problems there. Anyway, the faster I get through than JJ, the more prizes I get. It's really going to be very cool. The most important thing for me is to fight against all these monsters. They're really weak. My weapons are incredibly strong. I just want to take them all down. Then go to my world and finally finish it all off. This is really my big victory, what can I say? I'll just have to go back to my world and have you friends decide which one of us won. After all, I think I lasted longer than JJ did in his world. So, let's go to the next world. There really are a lot of worlds here. I want to get through them all as quickly as possible to get the most fun. I'm just hoping to meet some bosses. To fight him. If it really works out, it's going to be so much fun. What kind of bosses are there in these worlds? This is really turning out to be an incredibly cool challenge. I'm really enjoying it a lot. It's all so colorful, just like all the other worlds. I can summon lightning and it's going to be really dangerous and fun. You can tell I'm going to get too much stuff for that. It's actually going to be really interesting to see how JJ goes through this challenge. After all, he's got hell and it's a really dangerous place to be. Although if he doesn't pass it, then I can confidently say that I'm incredibly awesome. It would really be heroic of me to defeat everyone. Alright friends, you can go to JJ now. We need to support him so he doesn't lose so easily. This is really going to be an incredibly cool challenge for the two of us.
Okay friends, Mikey has apparently already gone to his challenge. I need to keep up and go inside too. This is going to be a really scary challenge. I'm going to have a hell of a time. It's a pretty awful place. There will be demons, monsters, and maybe bosses. You're gonna have to fight. It's a good thing I'll have armor and cool weapons. I'll really be able to do literally anything I want inside this world. I will destroy anyone who attacks. And the faster I get through all of this, the better it will all be. Because I'm really serious about all of this. I mean, I've never done this before. All these new worlds are one big mystery to me. Because I really wanted to show you all of them very badly. But as you can see, it's going to be dangerous. Because all these monsters can destroy me because they are so strong. I think I've got a much tougher world than Mikey's. But it's just an extra challenge. Because if I pass it, I can finish it as quickly as possible and win. That's important to me. Anyway, each of us has made a choice and we want to prove ourselves. To prove to each other that we can pass any difficulty. That's what it means to be the best. Look at what I have going on around me. It's just an unbelievably horrible place. I wouldn't want to be here. But I can safely say that this world can really be very dangerous for us. And for our world in general. Because if monsters teleported out of here, it would be a great destruction. It would be unbelievable and we wouldn't be able to stop it that easily. We'll have to think and make a decision. It's really terrible because I want to leave this world here. And not let the monster inside mine. Anyway, there aren't any bosses here yet. That means I'm safe for now. But if something happens, I need to get out of here as fast as I can. I've already proved it to everyone. I was able to defeat all those monsters and of course become a better person, a much better person. It's time for me to go back to my normal world. Close the portal as quickly as possible so no monsters can get in. That's the main thing. So we have to get out of here as fast as we can. I'm telling you, closing the portal and this box will be the right thing to do. This really is the worst place you could ever get into. After all, I really wanted to finish everything as quickly as possible. But apparently we couldn't. So I'm going to put up blocks that can't be moved or broken. That's really cool. That's why we're going to move on and as fast as we can. We have to close literally everything. All the windows, all the doors. Literally every exit so that no monster can escape from that world into ours. I've already proven to everyone that I can fight those monsters. To contain them and of course to win. That's why we'll move on. Oh, that was really good. We've solved all the problems and closed down the building completely. Now we can show off to you. Now it's up to you, friends, to decide who won this challenge. I really hope you will vote for me and I will get a lot of diamonds. Bye friends, see you soon.